And I'm just like, girl, this is so embarrassing. Somebody sent me a $50 offer. I didn't even have the courage to counter. I said yes. But I'm like, I'm too grown for this, so. I don't even know how to say this, but I've been suspended off of Depop. To another reseller vlog. I am here bright and early. It is currently 7:33, so I'm here first before I went to the outlet just because I needed to just kind of do a few things, and I wanted to get the orders packaged up so then we can go to the bins, then we go ship them, and then we go to Walmart, and then we're gonna go back to my apartment, and then I got a list and all the fun things that we do in the reselling community. So yeah, I came here first only because as an update, my bins location, they put up a sign that said that they're only putting out new like shoes and hard goods and things like that from 7 to 9:30. So after 9 a.m. that's when they'll put out new clothes. Now that's a bit confusing because somebody said that sign had been up for a few weeks, but I have been going at like maybe 7:45-ish, and I noticed that they were rotating, and they were rotating clothes, and they were rotating like hard goods. Now the thing is that I used to leave like before 10 o'clock, so I never really noticed any like hard goods that would come out. I'm not a hard goods girl. It's just not my gig. I don't like hard goods. I don't like shoes. I don't like linen. I don't like any of that. I just like to sell clothes. I recognize that it just works best for me. So yeah, so it made me think about it, that I just need to start going at 9 a.m. again. So I might be switching my routine to come to my storage unit first, package sales, and then head to the outlet afterwards and just kind of do it that way instead of going to the bins first. Anyway, so the first thing that I wanted to actually accomplish was to just pull my sales, package those up just to get them out the way, and then I want to put away inventory because I have, like I said, 3 totes full of that plus all of this here. And another goal of mine, I don't know if I'm going to get it done today, I'm going to be honest, because it's 7:35. It was to organize my dresses and then my men's items. I tried to organize my dresses on the last reseller vlog, and I think I went through maybe like 40 items. I'm just like, I can't do this. I didn't have the motivation, but I brought my coffee, so I think it should help me for a little bit. But I just want to organize my dresses by sizes instead of having it just kind of like how it is, because right now I kind of have it as like oldest, older, new, newer, and like that, and it's only so much my brain can store. So I wanted to organize that because that's really the only thing. And then I also want to make a bin for the one size, because I have one size and jumpsuits and rompers all in one bin just to kind of keep it easier, but I want to separate those as well. But for some reason I'm thinking I don't want to do that today, only because I am in a little bit of a time crunch, because if I gotta go to the bins at 9, that means I'm gonna be there until about 11, and then I gotta go to Walmart. I forgot about that. I gotta go to Walmart, so that's gonna be roughly 30 minutes to an hour worth of time with the drive and then the shopping and shit like that. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus on shipping and then putting the things away. All right, so this is what my storage unit is looking like. I have some trash, and then I have all of these clothes that I need to put away, plus those 2 totes full of clothes. Y'all remember I cleared out like 5 bins, so we love that. I actually kind of like took away the stuff that I had here. I'm still trying to figure out what I can do up here because this is very thin, so I can't put anything too heavy up there or else it'll like collapse in. You kind of can see it. So yeah, this is just all of my shipping supplies, some labels of items, and then I moved this over here. So there's that. And then in here, let me move this. I actually utilize the space at the bottom, and I put all of the, oh, you cannot see anything, but I put all of my shipping supplies in here. So just kind of like the leftover. Those are my wrapping papers. I bought like 3 when I went, and then those are some more boxes, and then I just have more boxes in there. Y'all, I am hot. This is why I don't even wear like thick sweaters or jackets or anything, because it's hot, and I purposely wore that because it's very thin. I put my headband right here to give me some lighting, so it looks a little weird, but mind your business. So I didn't get that many sales. I literally got 1 on Mercari, 2 on eBay, and then 3 on Poshmark. So I'm just going to show y'all what I got. So the first thing is actually Bryn Walker. These are some linen pants. Now I actually recently picked these up. These are a 1X, and they were a wide leg linen vibe. Now the thing to me, size 1X is very tricky. It's almost like how extra large is. It's just a very hard sell. It's almost too hard. So I didn't price these high just because I knew that, you know, 1, we are not in the season, and then 2, it's a 1X and they're hard size for me to sell personally. But somebody sent me an offer on Mercari and I accepted it, so absolutely love that. Got that one out the door really quick because I actually just hauled those, so we got it out the door. I was trying to do it by platform, but I forgot the platforms. Oh, no, I remember. Okay, so this sold on eBay. These are a pair of Yeti shorts. Another thing that I thought these were going to take forever to sell, because I do have another piece from this brand, and I believe it's Lizzo's brand. So I didn't price these high. I priced them at a price point that I think that they would sell pretty quick at, and it was $19.99. And then I sent them an offer for $16.99 and they accepted it. So it was a pretty quick flip there. I'm sure I wasn't going to get anything over that. This is Helmet by Helmut Lang. I've had this one for maybe about 4 or 5 months, and it's just a cute little sweatshirt. This is a pretty good brand. If it's something that's current in its season, I would definitely pick it up. I think it's a good one. I think that's it for eBay. So this is Rachel Zoe. Really wouldn't commit this to memory, but I've sold maybe like 3 cashmere pieces from this brand just this year, and it's just a cute little baby, you know, not, I was about to say baby pink, this is baby blue, but yeah, for some reason my cashmere pieces aren't going for more than $25, so that's the realm that I've been pricing mine, between $20 to $28, depending on style, factors, and size and colorway. So yeah, I've just been trying to price them to get out the door because I don't want to be left with too much cashmere. All right, this one was a pretty disappointing sale. It is Sundance, which it used to be an incredible bolo. This is a maxi dress, y'all, and it's a size extra large. Now you're probably thinking, oh man, you probably got $80 for that. Absolutely not. So I got this last spring, and I remember distinctively getting it, and I was so excited. I priced it like, I want to say like at $90 or $100, which in hindsight probably was a little too high, but I was trying to shoot to make about $80 for it. Somebody sent me a $50 offer. I didn't even have the courage to counter. I said, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and take that, because I didn't want that to keep relisting, and then never sell. So I went on and accepted the offer. This is a brand called whatever this is, because I absolutely do not know how to pronounce that, but it's definitely a really good piece. It's sold at Anthropologie, by the way, and I was really happy when I found it because it was new with tags, and I found it the same day I found Suzanne, and I priced this one, I want to say like at $140, and somebody sent me an offer for $75. Now, since it had been really slow in the beginning of December, I was just kind of like, I should probably just accept this. But I was like, no, let's counter. So I countered to 100, and they countered at 90, and I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it, just because I did get it from the bin. I actually got all of these pieces from the bin, so maybe $1, maybe $1.50 each one. Okay, so I don't even know how to say this, but I've been suspended off of Depop. Now, what bothers me is that what I think the suspension is from is literally from a good month or so ago. So I don't even know why they are like coming back with it. So on, I want to say Monday, I received a message from a buyer that just purchased a dress, and she lives in Canada. So she bought a dress, and she said that it told her that it was delivered 3 weeks ago before she emailed me, or I guess texted me on Depop. So she said she realized that it said it was delivered, but she never received it. And mind you, she was really sweet when we first had our interaction. And I remember telling y'all in a vlog that I had gave her a nice little discount just because I kind of strung her along, because I kept forgetting to give her you know, the information as far as like the shipping. Anyway, so she does that, and initially I was really irritated because I'm just like, girl, okay, first of all, you come in at me and telling me that you never received the item that you purchased over a month ago, and then 3 weeks ago it said it was delivered, but you never received it. So initially I thought she wanted me to refund her, but I wasn't going to do that. But since she was so sweet, I'm just kind of like, okay, like what is the next, you know, course of action? So she reaches out to me again, and she was like, hey, Depop told me to reach out to PayPal for a refund. Because mind you, it's been 3 weeks now, so the item has been delivered, like whatever the case is. And I went through pirate ship, by the way. So she goes on and I guess do what she has to do. And I want to say that next day, I think I had already told y'all, but I had finally opened up autoposher. So I get an email from autoposher that says to connect my Depop account. Now I wasn't thinking anything of it, so I didn't even really care too much. But then I was going to try to cross-list to Depop through Flip, and I'll tell y'all that after I get done with the Depop stuff. So it's saying that my Depop is not connected. So then I'm like, okay, let me go to Depop. Maybe I got to sign in. I go to Depop to try to sign in, and it's saying that my account is suspended and I need to contact their support. So I'm like, what the actual hell is going on? I go ahead and contact them. And then they tell me that, hey, you should have got an email regarding what we suspended you for. Now, I'm an email checker. I always check my emails. I check my emails like it's social media. I check my junk mail, and I check my spam, because sometimes collaborations are in my spam. So I go and look. I see nothing. So then now I'm actually like annoyed, but I don't really care too much, because I'm like, oh well, you know, I only get about 7 to 10 sales on Depop a month. It's no big deal. So then as the day is going on, I'm getting more agitated, because then I get a email, not an email, but yeah, it was an email from Depop, and they're talking about so-and-so is stating that she never received her item. So I'm like, what the hell? So initially I thought it was a Canada girl again, but I remember looking at the name, and I remember that name distinctively because I also took that item to pirate ship. So I had to literally dig in my garbage, and I'm so thankful that I didn't put my garbage out for valet trash the night before, because then I wouldn't have had the slip, because I had to take that item to UPS. So I had the tracking slip, and I had the information on, what is it called? On pirate ship. So I took a photo of the tracking and how it shows her name, her address, and then the tracking code on my desktop on pirate ship, and I sent them a picture of the label where it, basically the receipt. So then I'm like, no, this item was in fact, you know, shipped, da-da-da-da-da. And then I was being a smart ass, because I said Depop allows 5 business days to ship items. She purchased this on a Thursday. It's literally Tuesday. Like, I mean, are y'all not doing y'all job on that end to let her know, like, hey, it's not been 5 business days. So-and-so would be the 5th business day. Like, what is going on? So I want to say within like an hour, I received an email back from them. Mind you, the day before, I sent them an email regarding my account, nothing. But they can respond to me within an hour regarding, you know, this buyer issue. So I was even more annoyed. So I said, hell, since y'all are, you know, responding so quickly through this thread, I'm going to ask about my account on this thread. So I just consistently kept emailing them, just asking them, like, could you let me know what I did, da-da-da. And I had already seen that a few people say that that they use bots for customer service, and honestly it all makes sense. It's like they kind of quickly sift through whatever you're saying, and then they just have a rebuttal, and it really doesn't tie in that well. So I went on and I just kept emailing them, and I finally felt like I got a real person. And then she directed me to go back to the initial thread, which was the email that I sent before, to ask them, you know, can they appeal it? Now, the thing with that is that the same answer that they gave me on the thread that I sent the day before is the same answer that I got from the thread where the girl was saying like, oh, I didn't get my item. Now, in this particular thread, I think I went back and forth like 3 times with a person on that thread versus the initial one where I only went back once. And they had the exact same copy and paste response from it. So I'm assuming they do 1, 2, 3, and then finally they'll give you a human if you continue to, like, you know. So of course I told that the lady that seemed like she was real, I was like, hey, you know, I really love to continue to sell on Depop, and I also want to continue to buy on Depop because I just bought some jeans like I told y'all. So I'm like pleading my case and saying like, you know, could this, I didn't say a slap on the wrist, but essentially like, you know, I've learned my mistake, da da da. And then I remembered that it says that I'm suspended, not banned. So in the initial email, they said that they're gonna make it 30 days before I receive my funds on that end, which I feel like is also gonna affect the girl that is trying to get her money back, which really pisses me off, because what happens if they refund her? Even though I did my part, because I can't contact the girl, I can't contact PayPal, whatever she's trying to dispute it. So it almost makes me look like I'm a scammer or something. So I know what it is that I think once she put in her dispute, they probably went and looked at our chat and went through it. So 2 months ago, I was actually telling her to go on my eBay, but I would never put the word, okay? She ends up putting the word. Now, mind you, this is 2 months ago. So if they had bots monitoring shit, they would have caught it then, but they didn't. And I know that that is 1000% against their terms of services, so you don't even have to tell me, but I know I fucked up. I shouldn't have tried to direct her over there, but it just was going to be easier for me to get her to just buy on eBay versus me doing all the extra shit. But anyway, so I said all that to say, my account is suspended and I gotta wait 30 days to get my payout. And honestly, I was like panicking yesterday. Like I was really like so annoyed and just like, man, I you know, I fucked up, da, da, da. But I realized, you know, what's meant for me is gonna always be for me. So if I can't sell on Depop, that is a-okay. I'm still able to sell these pieces on the 3 other platforms that I'm on. So the other thing that I want to talk about was autoposher. So y'all know I have been talking about it for a while. I finally got it, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't love it. I think the initial thing of me uploading all of my new items, I love that they showed you what is on what platform, and I hate that I didn't go in that moment to completely finish it, because I think I only finished like, I want to say maybe like 200 or 300 things worth of making sure that it's listed or whatever, because then it tells me, hey, you've reached the maximum of the 20 credits that we allow on the free trial. And for me, I just don't think that that is enough time for me to actually know if this is the platform for me. So I didn't want to put my, I mean, I did put my credit card information in, but I didn't want to pay for it and then it be an issue. But then I thought about it. I'm like, you know, it'd probably be better to just go ahead and just get it, pay for it for a month. And if I don't like it, we can always just go back to Flip. So then I continued to use it, and I noticed that Mercari, it's a breeze. Super easy to cross list. I mean, I probably cross list in like 2 seconds, not even exaggerating. So I'm like, okay, I like this. It's much quicker than Flip. So then I go ahead and go to eBay, and eBay takes me like 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And I'm just like, oh no, I'm not about to pay no $60 a month, and it's taking me 3 minutes. Like the time that it would take me to cross list on just, you know, Mercari and then Depop, it literally takes me 5 seconds on both platforms. But on eBay, it's so many drop downs, and then when it comes to shipping, you have to like keep adding the same stuff in, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is such a fucking headache. So I'm like iffy. And then an item sold while I was on that platform, and I noticed that it wasn't immediately delisted. So I realized later on maybe they didn't delist it because I'm on a free trial. And then I also looked at their like what is it called, like the analytics or whatever of like the thing. I do like how they have it organized, so that's one thing I can say. I do like that about it. But I have been going back and forth, and I'm like, is this really worth $60 a month? And that's the biggest thing, because how they do their listing credits, they give you, actually it would be $90 a month for me, for my amount, because they give you 750 credits to list. Now, mind you, those credits are for each listing on every platform. So if I am listing on Poshmark, well, I already listed on Poshmark, so I'm importing it. So I'm listing on Mercari and eBay. So that's going to be 50 each day. So 50 times 4, I'm not good at math, what is that, 200 a week? And then 200, 200, 200, that's 800, right? A month. And their listing credits is 750 a month. So then that means I'd have to bump up to the 2,000 credits a month. So I'm just like, my God. So I'd be paying $90 a month versus $9 on Flip. So I don't know, y'all. That's one thing that I've learned from my dad, is to stay frugal. Like, you have to stay cheap in order to keep money to buy the things that you actually want. And for me personally, I feel like I've been waiting to get on autoposher for the longest, just because people said how seamless it was, how easy to, you know, cross-listing was, how quick it was. And don't get me wrong, like, I absolutely hate cross-listing, but I would rather pay $9 a month. I don't know, like, it just doesn't make any sense. And the credit situation really, really annoys the shit out of me. And like I told y'all before, I know that it's a cash grab. They know that it's a cash grab, and I just can't get into that. I even got an affiliate code with them, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna test it out and I'm gonna see. I even wrote down a whole bunch of notes as to you know, what my findings were while I was using it. And I realized that I don't think that this is gonna work for my business, and that is $100 that I can keep each month versus me paying that. Maybe in the future I can test out another one, because I told y'all that I'm in a beta program. So hopefully if they can get all their bugs and kinks worked out, I can move to that one, because I really want to support her. And then I don't know how much it's going to cost either, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, that happened. So no more autoposher for me. My free trial ended, and I just was so reluctant in putting my credit card information in. So I did. So I got my trash, my packages, and my one Hulken. This is what it looks like. It looks better just because I put everything away. I like to leave another large Hulken here, just because I want space inside of my like trunk, I guess. So yeah, this is much better. Now the issue is, y'all don't see how bad those dresses look. It is crazy back there. So I really need to get that taken care of, like, no bullshit. But I'm actually about to head to the bins, and then we'll go to Walmart right after, because I stupidly ripped off the end piece to my measuring tape, not even thinking that it would just slide in there, but I didn't want to break it. So I got to order me another one on Amazon if I can't find the right one but at Walmart. So I really have to go to Walmart, because if I don't go to Walmart, then I'm not going to be able to measure my items that I list today. So we got to get it done, and we got to get it done quick, okay? Because y'all know my son comes today, and I really need to be ready. And I really got to clean my apartment, because I didn't clean my apartment like the past almost 2 weeks. Well, y'all know, like deep clean. I do light cleaning, like the dishes and sweeping and stuff, but I really need to mop. I need to wipe everything down and just like clean my apartment before my baby comes. So yeah, so we're in a bit of a time crunch, but we're making really good time. So it's currently 8:51 right now, so we have really good timing. really got enough items. But something is telling me to keep looking, and it's only 10:39, and I said I was going to be here till 11, so I think I'm going to still try to find some more stuff. This is the cleanest that this bathroom has been. I got a lot. Like, I went a little crazy. Okay, now I gotta drop the packages off. That was fun. It actually feels kind of good outside today. Now, the only issue, y'all, is that on my way from my storage unit, okay, it's 52 degrees. My car literally just randomly said I needed an oil change, so I'm going to get one tomorrow. I like to run like those type of errands on Fridays. I will be going out tomorrow too, because I gotta buy my dad his Christmas gift, and then I need to just get some gift cards. Maybe I kind of fucked myself by coming earlier in the morning these past couple of weeks when I saw that sign up there, you know? So I've missed out on some good inventory, because I got a lot. I actually spent $58.54. I got 32 pounds. The sign said 36, but they always take 4 pounds off for my Hulking. So I think it was pretty successful. So I mean, granted, I did get a pea coat for myself. If I cannot fit the pea coat, then I'm gonna sell it. But I am praying, because it didn't have a size, but I didn't try it on in there, which I should have. I just saw that it was petite, so I'm like, okay, you know, it's for short girls. Because I didn't want one that was, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's gonna be too damn long. Because even when I held it up, because I don't want it to go to my ankles, because then I'll look like I'm a little kid hiding in a fucking pea coat. But we'll see. But I'm gonna try it on when I get home, and if I like the fit for the most part, then I'm actually gonna take it to the cleaners to get cleaned. But I got that, and then I got me another like quarter zip sweater, a black one, which I really needed a black one. So I actually got flashbacks, and I got really scared that my car was gonna stop and like shut down, because I have a habit of not getting my oil changed when I need to get it changed, and that literally happened multiple times, and I had to call my ex-boyfriend, boyfriend at the time, and he would have to come and change my oil literally in the middle of the street. So I am avoiding that. So I'm actually here getting it done now, and then I'm gonna go to Target, because I completely forgot that I'm not supposed to be supporting Walmart as, you know, a black girl. So I'm going to Target, and then I'm gonna drop the packages off as well. So I'm kind of in a good vicinity. This is where I used to live, so everything kind of panned out. I went to an oil change place that was closer to where I live, but they said $95. And guess how much this one cost? $75. So I was just like, yeah, I gotta go. So I did. like the person that is watching me on the camera up top there probably like, what the hell is she doing? I actually never noticed this brand, Ginny's, so I want to try it. Brown butter almond candy crushed into buttercream ice cream. That sounds delightful. And since I'm on a cycle, I think it's a good treat to have. So, finally done at Target. I literally had the shortest list because I already got groceries and everything on Tuesday, which honestly this week has been so perfect when it comes to me and my planning and all the tasks that I've completed and not really, you know, allow myself to not complete because I didn't feel like it. I did start taking vitamins, so I'm thinking that might play a role because I feel like my energy levels yesterday and my energy levels today are like great, and I did a lot of stuff yesterday. Like a lot, and old Gloria would have been like, girl, like I'm done, let's finish this tomorrow. But anyways, I'm gonna give y'all a quick car haul. I haven't did one of these in forever, but I got this little placemat for my son. It is a Christmas one, but I think the back is like, no, this side is not Christmas. So yeah, I actually let him sit at my table and eat. Sometimes I let him sit at his table when he's eating like a little quick snack, but when he wants to eat like more food, I let him sit at my little table. All right, and then I got this Ginny's ice cream that y'all had already saw. Sorry, the lighting is so bad. I'll just put it up here. This is the brown butter almond brittle. I'm so excited to try that. My son is gonna like it too. We have like little sweet treats. This is coconut milk and shea body lotion. I'm actually trying Target's brand. This shit is much less expensive than like all the other stuff that I typically get. I typically get EOS, but I've noticed, which I saw like on TikTok, where a lot of people was complaining about how it's so much left at the bottom, and typically I would just turn it over and beat it out, but I'm like, I'm too grown for this, so I am not getting that anymore. I got this new eyeshadow palette. I'm sure y'all probably don't care, but y'all know I do my makeup. I need to dust it right now because I'm looking real oily. But this is the Naked Urban Decay Half Baked. Now, I absolutely think Urban Decay rocks every single brand that does makeup, because, well, let me not say makeup, but just palettes, because I actually had a palette maybe 4 years ago, and I think I used it for like, what, 2 years, 2 to 3 years, and I did not want to let it go, but I had hit pan on a lot of the ones that I used, and it just was perfect. So I got this one to test it out, and I'm sure it's gonna be great. I love the colors. It's still very neutral. Y'all know I'm a very neutral girl, so I love neutral colors. Then I needed a cheese grater. For some reason, people on TikTok have been talking about, I guess it's been coming on my For You page, but just like how much better to just get regular cheese and just grate it yourself versus getting the one that comes shredded already, because it has like starches on it. So I got that. And then this is some body wash. It's from Dove. This is my first time trying out Dove's body wash. This is the Melanin Even Tone. I try to stick to body washes that exfoliate my body as well, because, you know, you just don't want to just regularly clean, you want to exfoliate as well. And then lastly, I got this eyeliner. I have been needing a new eyeliner for years. I've been using the same eyeliner since like 2021, and I've had that for a very long time, and it's finally going a little dull on me, so I went on and bought another one. So yeah, that's all I got. And of course, I spent $102. Now, I did not go up in there for any eyeshadow palette or the placemat, but I needed everything else. Or the ice cream. I didn't need the ice cream, but sweet treat. All right, we are about to head home because we're finally done. It is currently 12:50, so we're making amazing timing. Let's go. I left my big tripod downstairs, and I'm not going back down and get it, so there's that. I completely forgot to get out dinner. It's gonna be chicken. Or should it be shrimp? Oh, I don't really like shrimp. Yeah, I like pre-prep my chicken and my salmon, so I just put it in here, and yeah, so it's just gonna be chicken and rice, probably some broccoli. Sorry about the lighting. The lighting is not the best. Sorry about that. So these are the vitamins that I was telling y'all about that is giving me energy, or it could be a placebo, but yeah, it just says a powerful blend of vitamins A, C, D, E, and B's, biotin, and folic acid. I do need to just powder myself. Yesterday, I even washed my makeup brushes. Like, I did so much yesterday. I woke up. What did I do yesterday? How did I forget that quick? So yesterday, I ended up waking up, going to the bins, going to ship out sales, and then I came home, filmed 3 videos, and did my laundry. I washed it, I folded, I put it away, and then I listed all of my items. So that's why I was saying, like, the vitamins must have helped, because like I would have never made it that far. But I'm happy that, you know, I ended up being good. But yeah, I'm shocked that my lashes stayed on too. If y'all watch one of my haul videos, by the time this video comes out, yeah, that haul video would have came out. My lash was literally lifted, and I was so embarrassed. And once I got done with the first video, I did come and look at myself, and I saw the lashes sitting on my eye, and I'm just like, girl, this is so embarrassing. So won't be able to edit that out. So hopefully I didn't get too close to the camera, but I'm sure somebody gonna notice it. But yeah, this was my old palette. I think I'm gonna hold on to it, but I hit pan on a few of these. Yeah, y'all know I'm a neutral girly. eBay is popping off today, thank the Lord. Time for the haul. Oh, actually, let me make me some coffee. I didn't finish all of my coffee. At this point, me drinking a second cup of coffee is just out of habit, which is not good. But honestly, am I sweating? I thought I was sweating. Where the hell is the cow? Here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna make me some of that. I've been using this milk. I've been going back and forth between oat milk and this one, but I think I'm gonna continue to just use the almond milk, just because this one is half the calories as oat milk. And this brand is actually probably the best brand that you can get if you are interested in like just being clean when it comes to the oat milks and stuff like that, because this one literally only has filtered water, organic almonds, and sea salt. That's it. We ain't no Xanthax, gum, none of that. It literally just has 3 ingredients. Yeah, teaspoon. I was about to be up in here wired. I'm only doing this because I really want to like make sure I complete everything. I'm gonna pour this in here too. And then a little bit more creamer. Again, for some reason at Target, I haven't been able to find one that is even cleaner when it comes to creamer, because even though this one has short ingredients list, it just has milk, cream, cane sugar. The natural flavors kind of throw me off, because what the hell is natural flavors, you know? It has vanilla extract in it as well, so I feel like they could make this without the natural flavors, but they choose not to, because I'm assuming it's going to take some of the taste away. But let me know what creamer y'all use that is like super clean. Oh, that's it. So now we're going to be doing a haul. I will try not to take that long, but just as a heads up, today was decent enough that I started picking up stuff for the buy sell trade store. Now y'all know that I but I definitely stopped picking up stuff to sell to a buy sell trade store, just because I just felt like I had no intentions of going there to sell them things until it was time for me to liquidate inventory. But since I'm going to be liquidating inventory in maybe a little bit before the spring, once I get an email from them that they are about to accept like spring stuff, I'm in there. So I picked up some stuff to sell to them, so it's kind of mixed in. I'm back and forth, but I think I'm gonna sell this myself. It's a Sim and Sam like tiered skirt. This is such a pretty colorway. It's gonna be great for the spring. It is a size large, and the brand is Sim and Sam. Sorry, the lighting is not that good. I'll pop it on the screen. It looks so beautiful outside. Like the weather feels like how it feels when I used to live in California. It just, I miss living in California. And this is just a really pretty skirt. It is 100% silk. I was iffy because I didn't know what was going on with this, but I think that that's like a style, you know? I did try to look into it, but couldn't find much. This is Fabletics. They have been really like heavily getting into their men's wear, and I feel like it's like a good brand, but you still need to look into it because like you don't want to pick up shit that nobody's gonna buy. But this is just a men's polo shirt. I specifically looked into this size because this style wasn't doing great, but when I looked up the comps for the size, it was doing better, so it was worth the pickup. This is something that y'all actually saw when I was showing y'all. This is actually, oh damn, it's a petite extra small, Lauren Ralph Lauren, and it's just like this nautical cable knit sweatshirt. Love that. Oh, this is actually for me, Tara and Sky. I am a size 1X. I wear 2X every now and again. I think I've been so iffy with saying like, you know, my size, just because I'm in shock. I've always been like a medium large like my whole life. I think I probably was a small in like high school, but for the most part I've always been like a size medium and then a large, always in that realm. So it's very new to me to have to pick up things that is not a medium or large, but you know, this is where we're at right now. This is Aerie, size extra large. This is a sweatshirt, and it has like this cute little detail to it that says cheers on it, which is nice. This one does have a little bit of color transfer on the back, but I still think it's sellable just because it's an extra large. This brand is pretty tricky, so I'd say pick it up, but do your comps because you just don't want to be sitting on stuff. And I find that size extra, so actually size large and over in Aerie, depending on what it is, it will perform. Y'all see I put back that shirt that was an extra large. The size was a good factor, but the style just wasn't giving anything. Like it literally gave nothing, so I ended up putting it back. This is Susan Graver. This is a cute little velvet top, and it's a size 2X. Good size to pick up in that brand. Of course, vetted. I didn't actually need to vet that because I know that it's going to be sellable. I need to hurry up and get it listed because it is like a Christmas colorway. This is a Free People top. I don't know just yet if I want to sell this myself. It is like side ties on it. If I find a stock photo, I'll be able to pop it up or sell it to a buy sell trade store. It looks current, so let me see. We kind of can tell with the inside tag if it's current or not, because it'll have a paper tag. No, I think this is an older tag because it's a like a fabric one. I think I'm gonna sit this to the side for a buy sell trade store. All right, this was a style-based pickup. It is like a velvet burnout cami top. The brand says Ariani or Arian, I don't know. Looks like a cheap boutique tag. Y'all can't see it, I'm so sorry. This lighting is too bright. But yeah, pick that up. It's a really pretty colorway. This is a pair of Bowden size 8, 6-inch, like nautical shorts. Real cute. I don't think I need to list my spring stuff because honestly, I got a lot of like spring and summer pieces, so I'm iffy. This is Christian Sirianato. I'll be completely honest with y'all. I didn't even check the comps on this. This is just a really artsy, funky colorway, and it's linen, and it is a size 2X. So just all three of those factors, this is gonna be able to sell probably $20, $25, but I'll sit down and look more into it. This is a Free People size small dress. For some reason, I had just watched a Mogi Beth video, and she had talked about dresses that have like the cutouts and stuff dates the item, and I had thought about it. I'm like, I really don't see women with like cutouts unless it's like Fashion Nova clothes. But it made me think, I'm like, because I know I don't pick up cold shoulder items because I feel like that really dates the item, and yeah, so it had me thinking, and I picked up a few cutout pieces that I noticed. But yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one to the side and see when we get closer to the spring if I want to list that or not. This is Midnight Bakery. Definitely would not commit this to memory. It is sold at Nordstrom's. It's new with tags. That's the only reason why I looked more into it. and the comps were terrible. But I do think priced good enough and marketed the right way, I think I'll be able to sell it. But it's just a cute little robe. Oh, okay. I think I might sell this to a buy sell trade store. The brand is called Cider. Here it is. Yeah, it's Cider. I don't know why I don't have the size tag, but it's a cute little like denim moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell that to the buy sell trade store. This is Bryn Walker. I was so happy. I had walked in there and this is the first item that I picked up, so super happy. This is what the tag looks like. Y'all notice I had just shipped something out that was from this brand. The size isn't on it, but it's kind of like a nice little lag and look tunic. I want to say this gotta be a top, definitely gonna be plus size. Hopefully it has a tag on the inside of it. This is Ralph Lauren. Of course they cut the size. I had completely stopped picking up this brand in men's button downs. I selectively pick them up when it's something like really good. Even if it's okay, I still don't pick it up because I don't want to sit on it, because I had to damage out so many of these shirts. But I picked this one up not only because of the striped colorway, but it has this like little patchwork situation right here, and I think that's definitely going to help it sell. So yeah, this is probably like a medium or large. It's in excellent condition as well. I definitely looked over all of these pieces to make sure. This is 𝕃𝕊𝕂𝕊, great little boutique brand. It's kind of like Savannah Jane and Johnny Was and stuff like that. So that's why I grabbed it. Definitely selling this myself. I'm kind of nervous because, like I said, I picked up a lot of dresses. So it's like I'm about to be listing a lot of summer pieces. Granted, I did just sell 2 dresses today. So, you know, what can I really do? This is Savannah Jane, size large. This is just a sleeveless embroidered mini dress again. This one is Chico's. I have went back and forth, y'all, because so Chico's and anything other than a size large and extra large, I sit on for a while. So I think I'm gonna have to price this one pretty low and you know, accept an offer if I do. But it's a Chico size 1, which is a size medium dress, and this one is like textured. It's kind of like a 3D textured moment, but yeah, it's kind of artsy. Definitely gonna use like paisley and floral and shit like that. This one is Eliza J, size 16. This is a maxi dress, tiered, gonna be like dainty, cottage core, peasant. Like this is so nice. I know I'm not depicting it the best, but I'm trying my best, y'all. This one is a new to me brand. I saw the care tag and it looked like it was a good brand. Let me know if this is a good brand, because I feel like I checked comps, but I didn't find much. But this one is a cutout, like Mogi Beth said. And it's like a cutout back, and it's a halter neck. Hopefully I'm able to find a stock photo, but it's a maxi dress. And maxi dresses will outperform everything, okay? Okay, this is Garnet Heel. Definitely a great brand to look out for. This is size medium. I keep trying to show y'all and it won't show, so hopefully I'll pop it on the screen. But this one's just kind of like a cute little cardigan. It does have a tie waist, so that does add a little value to it. This one I went back and forth with just because this brand doesn't sell for me, but I visualized a few keywords that I had planned on using. Picnic was one. It's like a movie that I remember seeing, and like she wore something similar to this. So I gotta find some words to make sure, but cute little mini dress. Nothing too crazy. What are you? Oh, this is Abercrombie & Fitch, size extra large. I sold something very similar to this, so I picked it up. The girls say that Abercrombie & Fitch dresses are back in. Granted, we are in fall, so we don't know. This is a Coach. Is this silk? Yep. This is a Coach silk scarf. The problem is that it does have minor flaws to it, but I think I'm gonna still try to sell it. It definitely needs to be washed and stain treated. So I plan on going to the cleaners for that jacket if I can fit it. If I can't fit it, I'm still gonna take that dress and that scarf. Hopefully very, very, very soon. So yeah, this is Ishakti. This is a 5X. So I don't know how long this is gonna sit, but it's a maxi dress. And it has like this celestial print to it. So we got that. I think I've sold a few 5X's before. They sit a while, but they still sell. This is a new to me brand called Late Collection. I'll just pop it on the screen. Very cute, very dainty. It's a mini dress, tiered situation. I think I found some comps on it and it was doing okay. I don't like to pick up stuff that's like super oversaturated and then the comps are like not that great. But if it's like a little bit listed and you know the price point that some of them sold for is decent, I'll still take it home because I know with the right keywords and then the right price point I could still sell it. This is a medium Free People dress, also a cutout. I think this is the front, I want to say, and it's a cutout front, and then it's also a maxi dress. Like I found a shit ton of dresses. Like almost didn't want to leave today. I had to tell myself like, girl, like you have to leave. You got a lot of stuff that you need to get done. But Outdoor Voices, this one just says y'all all over it. So it's the y'all in the front, y'all in the back, and then y'all on the sleeve. And yeah, Outdoor Voices, I'll pop it on the screen, but it's another decent brand. You definitely want to look into the pieces that you pick up, but for the most part it's decent. Old Navy size 2X. I only picked this up because of the style and the size. I think this is very sellable, and I specifically did look up like denim shirts from Old Navy size 2X to kind of get real specific with like the price point, and the price point was around the amount that I like to sell my items for, which is $20, so it was worth taking home. And if you guys didn't know, that's where I'm at. Like I want to net $15. This is John Gold. I only picked this up because it was a graphic sweatshirt. Definitely gonna get maybe 18 to 20 for this. Not a brand that you should commit to memory, but still a good pickup to sell. This one is Claudia Nicole. It is a cashmere like poncho situation. It's in excellent condition. I think it has a pool here actually. So this one is Eddie Bauer. It's a men's quarter zip. Specifically, this is the Ascend line, which is the best one that you could pick up. So definitely look into that. I've been able to sell the Ascend line, you know, for $20, $25. I don't pick up the other stuff too often. This is St. John Sport, size large. This might also be going into the pile, but this is just a not button down. This is a full zip like jacket situation. I had went back and forth with this one. It is Lilly Pulitzer. I saw the print and I knew that it was Lilly Pulitzer, but this style is so outdated. So I'm actually gonna try to sell this to a buy sell trade store. And if they don't take it, then I'll probably go ahead and list it. This is Betsy Johnson. I only picked this up because of the style. I am about to get in my cami bag and slip dress bag because I've been having a lot of luck selling them. I think this is a Y2K tag, I want to say, but look at those hearts on the nipples. Like you cannot tell me that that is not the cutest thing ever. So pick that one up. This is a new to me brand called 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂. The comps were doing decent, so I went on and grabbed it. This one is 100% linen and it's just a pop over tunic top. It does have buttons, so definitely gonna be a lag and lift moment. This one may not have been a great pickup, but I sold this before, so I couldn't resist it. It is Spiritual Gangster, and these are just like some leggings. They look to be in like a like new condition. So yeah, definitely pick them up. I mean, I could put these to the side to sell to a buy sell trade store. I'm actually gonna, because these look like they're new, I'll put them to the side. And I'm gonna check comps. So if the comps are still looking okay for those now, because I think I sold it like 2 years ago. But if the comps aren't looking good, then I'm gonna go ahead and sell it to them. All right, these are a pair of Commence women's sweatpants. This is probably not the best brand. I think this is my second time picking it up. The other one was a new attached dress. It does get attention, so we love that. But it's like a cheapy brand, if you will. But I know that I'm gonna be able to use like ballet core, ballerina, and things like that. And probably some more that I can't think of. It does have like a nice little pleat to the front, which is kind of cool. And they're like a baggy wide leg moment, and these are pretty popular right now. All right, so these are a pair of leggings from Buff Bunny. This is a great brand to pick up. The sell-through rate has always been great for me, so I always pick it up when I see it. Great activewear brand. Okay, we're almost done, y'all. I told y'all it was a good time. This is Democracy. These are the Ab Technology size 6, and these are just like some straight leg with like frayed hem to it. Been having a lot of luck selling Wit and Wisdom and Democracy like ab solution pants. This is a style-based pickup. It's a cute little cami lace see-through. It's like reptile print. The brand is called Cosabella. This might be a good brand because it say made in Italy and a tag is tacked on. I don't know, but yeah, super cute little piece. So grab that. All right, and then this is for me. Well, we're gonna see. Don't judge me, but I'm about to try it on. This is so embarrassing. How petite is it? Well, this is so sad because the arms do not fit me, but the jacket is perfect. It's like hitting my calf. It's lightweight, it's lined, so it's not hot at all, and it's not itchy. The pocket does have a hole in it. I don't think it'd be possible for them to pull it down. Maybe I'll wear like a black sweater under it. It doesn't close because my boobs are too big, but I'm just gonna keep my hands in my pocket. Or wear like a black shirt up under it. Yeah, I'm keeping this. That's gonna go to the cleaners. All right, so to finish it off, this is going to the Buy Sell Trade store. It's just a Madewell dress. Probably shouldn't have picked that up because it is black. They're not gonna take that in the spring because it's black. Yeah, I'll probably have to list that, unfortunately. I didn't think that through. This is Athleta, size extra small. I love selling Athleta, but this one is an extra small, and I have terrible luck selling Athleta extra small. It's just a cute little tunic top. It's very soft. You can tell that this is like new. All right, so that is it for the haul. So I need to input this into my computer. What time is it? It is 1:52. So I need to input this into my spreadsheet really quickly, just because you know, actually I'm not making terrible timing because typically I get home around 2, and I was able to list my items back then when I used to be out late. I need to take a picture. I always make sure I take a picture for Fetch, but first I need to accept this offer on Mercari. It's this cute little Bonnie Jane dress that I literally just hauled, so we love a quick flip. I knew that dress was going to be good. I had picked it up a few weeks ago, and then once it was time for me to photograph it, I had noticed that it had like little stains on it, like they spilled something on it. So I'm like, damn. So I threw it in my dirty clothes, and y'all know I washed my dirty clothes last week, so I was able to list it, and it had a lot of attention. Mercari is a great place to sell kids' clothes. I got me a Pico. I'm gonna keep the lookout for another one, but I think this one's it. And it's 100% wool. I wonder, can I take it to them with all this lint on it? I wonder, should I wait to list these? I think I'm gonna hold out on the stuff that is like too summery, too springy, and just kind of focus on the stuff that is not. So like mini dresses, tank tops, I'll put those to the side. Even though I was telling y'all before that I wanted to like over thrift so I can make up for, you know, a day. And honestly, I think I'm probably about to start just trying to implement that more. So try to stay at the bins from maybe 9 to 12. Okay, so I just put everything on a hanger because I really needed to just quickly organize it. But I still need to input it in my inventory. And I prioritize all of the pieces that I feel like make sense to list now. And then like the mini dresses and, you know, the tank tops and stuff, I didn't because I don't have a hanger. So they will be getting listed most likely on Monday. I do have a doctor's appointment for my son for his 2-year checkup. on Monday. So I think his appointment is at 9 a.m. So I will most likely be going straight to the bins after I leave. This is why I don't pick up hard goods, because I picked up this, The Farmhouse by Rachel Ashwell, like 3 weeks ago, and I still haven't listed it because it requires me to open it up. I gotta measure. I forgot to get measuring tape. I didn't put it on my list. That's how I forgot. I think I got measuring tape in there. If not, this is about to be really disappointing, because I'm gonna have to put these listings up without measurements and then be annoyed when people ask me measurements. But anyways, that's why I don't pick up hard goods, because they just sit and sit and sit. Y'all see my Elmo? Okay, so this is like my stockings area, if you will. I got this piece from What Megan Likes Poshmark account, and my son is obsessed with it. Every time I hang it up, he kind of rips it down, so I kind of let him take it down when he's here. But yeah, I had popped in her closet and I bought a few things. I bought some Skims boxers that I still have yet to wear, and I bought a purse. I think it's by Gap. I think it's leather, I want to say. It was a cute little crossbody purse, and I actually used it for a few days. This don't have the damn button that goes on it. Maybe I'll take that to the cleaner too. I'm gonna go ahead and input it, because they just got to put a button on it. Yeah, I'll just spend a little money, because I think I'm gonna get a decent amount from this brand. So, but anyways, so I bought that, and I had used the purse, and I realized that I am in a phase in my life where small purses is not for me. That's why y'all see me carrying my Marc Jacobs, the tote bag, my push present, because it is huge. And at first I hated it because it was so damn big. I thought it was going to be like a smaller size, the size of my little Coach tote. It's literally $257 right now, so we love that. So this little cashmere piece, I found a hole, unfortunately, right by that pool. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm stretching it out. I used to pick up damaged cashmere and sell it in a lot, but I don't do that anymore. So I'm actually just going to damage this one out. Y'all, this dress, it smells like smoke. So I pulled it to the side, and it's so crazy because I feel like when I steam the items, odor can get released. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to soak this in vinegar, and then yeah, I'm gonna soak it in vinegar, and then I'm gonna have to wash this because I don't want to sell this with the smoke smell to it. I can't do it. These other two pieces, I found minor flaws on them. The Savannah Jane, I see quite a few. They kind of blend in with the color of the dress, but I still was able to find them under my ring light. This one just has like a little small stain here. So it's linen, so it should be easier to come out, but these have to be washed. But yeah, y'all, it has been fun. I'm sure this video is kind of long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off now. It is currently 3:24. I actually just got off the phone with my son's dad. He's having some family stuff, so even though our son's doctor's appointment is on Monday, I'm most likely gonna be keeping him overnight for Sunday. he'll call me back so we can kind of see what's the next step. So Monday may look a lot different for me. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next one.